Pleasant greetings to all Nortanians from Orange Walk Cohort 3. For today's Evening News, September 27, 2015, I am Rashina Anderson. Families in the northern districts of the country of Belize are facing serious challenges with what has become the most damning dry season of recent years. For many Belizeans, water is a basic necessity, and without it, the effects become imminent since it is used for different purposes such as cooking, cleaning, and of course drinking. While in the urban areas, water is still available and running through our pipes at home, a very important sector in the Corozal and Orange Walk districts, mainly in the rural areas, do not share the same faith. A very severe drought has plagued the northern districts for the past 3 months and has left an already thriving agricultural industry hanging by a thin line. The absence of rains during a period that is regularly considered to be mostly wet has left many farmers with a great deal of concern. So what is exactly causing this severe drought on what was once fertile soil? We went out for an in-depth look at how exactly this is affecting farmers and how the domino effect extends to homes of Belizeans.
What is climate change? This appears to be the million-dollar question for farmers in the north of Belize. This is simply because they would like to know what exactly is causing such a severe dryness that is amounting to millions in losses. David Thiessen, a farmer from the Mennonite community of Indian Creek, says that during this time of the year, on a regular scale, his crop would enjoy an approximate 45 inches of rain. This time around, that is far from the reality.
Ahorita normalmente aquí debíamos de tener unos de 45 a 50 pulgadas de lluvia ya y apenas hemos conseguido tal vez 1,5 pulgadas.
This, says Thiessen, has resulted in huge losses for his entire community. For a total of 6,500 acres of corn that was planted approximately 3 months ago, 90% of it has been totally lost due to the lack of showers.
Pues ahorita estamos viendo que todo el maíz se está muriendo, ¿no? Por la sequía, porque no cae la lluvia.
¿Cuánto siembro tienen hasta este punto que consideran ustedes ya perdido?
Como unos 6,300 acres que estamos viendo que se va a perder por completamente.
Y en estimación más o menos, ¿a cuánto usted cree se calcula esa pérdida?
Lo que es invertido es más o menos como unos 3.8 millones.
However, Thiessen has noticed that these conditions have been prevailing and are steadily increasing temperature and dryness over the past few years.
Es primera vez que estoy viendo que el maíz completamente se está secando y se está muriendo. Nunca lo había visto así.
So, en su opinión, este año ha sido el más devastador para ustedes.
Más duro. Hasta ahorita, todos los años antes, cuando estamos sembrando, siempre salimos con los gastos, pero sí ya pasamos bastante sequía también. Pero siempre da.
According to scientists, climate change is a natural phenomenon which they agree that the main cause of the current global warming trend is human expansion of the greenhouse effect warming that results when the atmosphere traps heat radiating from Earth towards space. Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, a group of 1,300 independent scientific experts from countries all over the world under the auspices of the United Nations, concluded that there's a more than 90% probability that human activities over the past 250 years have warmed our planet.
Lo que muchos vienen a decir acá que es porque tumban mucho monte, que el monte es que trae lluvia. Y según se ve, porque están tumbando más y cada año empieza a caer menos lluvia.
Entonces, mientras más tumban, más sequía.
Así se parece ahorita, sí.
Certain gases in the atmosphere block heat from escaping. Long-lived gases that remain semi-permanently in the atmosphere and do not respond physically or chemically to changes in temperature are described as forcing climate change. Gases such as water vapor, which respond physically or chemically to changes in temperature, are seen as feedbacks. These greenhouse gas emissions have increased greenhouse effect and caused Earth's surface temperature to rise. Another major crop being affected by the recent drought in the north is the sugar cane. For many families, this is their bread and butter and their only source of income. However, due to the severe dryness, cane farmers are hoping that the weather becomes favorable. In addition to the delay of the start of the crop season in early January of this year, 2015, cane farmers are left to endure another setback. The Sugar Industry Research and Development Institute, or better known as SURDE, has stepped in to alleviate the concern and some probable solutions.
One of our pillars, our major pillar, since the inception of SURDE was building capacity of our farmers. training, training, training. So we started in 2011, our, what we call today our farmer field school is a methodology for extension. And I must say, we in Belize have been the pioneer in instituting the farmer field school methodology in sugarcane.
According to Asoria, they have even invested in advanced technological equipment such as automated weather station that assist the farmers in being more effective and efficient.
For every 15 minutes, records data. So we have a building database on it. So 10 years down the road, we look at what have been the weather pattern, and when you see temperatures change this way, temperatures go this way, then you can start modeling and do forecasting of what. And even, for example, when it comes to pest control in terms of insects and diseases and weed management, so you can send out through like text blasting to farmers and say, you know what, you need to do this action right now, because if you don't do it now, you'll have problems with the pest in a week's time. So that will come along as you move right along with the information system.
Asoria has taken the initiative in creating awareness to farmers and the public in general. Needless to say, global warming affects us all, not just the farmers. Earth belongs to us, and each of us is equally responsible to conserve and preserve it for the future generations.